So I think we must have been around the mid-80s now of the rollout of this project.
Yeah, we've got these desks now installed in several buildings across campus, and it's become part of our teaching standard.
Yeah.
So we have the same kit, the same layout in 85 of our centrally timetabled rooms, which makes it really useful for the lecturers, because no matter where they go on campus, it's the same kit, the same layout, and when they come to use the equipment, not only the AV equipment but also the features of the desk, like the raise and lower side of things, they know where everything's located, and it's been really useful for us to be able to standardise on this particular product.
Yeah, and I must say it's all credit to your staff actually, because they've been absolutely brilliant in terms of the delivery side of it. We're a city centre site, it's a full construction site going on, restricted deliveries. They've been absolutely brilliant, taking them off, and they all come out in pristine condition.
Yep.
But they're the ones who've actually taken them curbside all the way through the construction site, built them, got them in place, and I remember our guys saying, you know, what a fantastic job they've done. So, you know, it's worth mentioning that they've been fantastic.
That's great. Thank you for telling us that.
Yeah. So obviously there were some important reasons for needing the electrical height adjustment. And what were your requirements for that?
Well, it wasn't only just for disability requirements, so that we could have ease of access for some of our staff who are in wheelchairs or have difficulty standing for long periods of time. But we've also found that it's been really useful for other users, such as our maths lecturers, who actually want the desk to be raised up quite high so that they can use the visualisers, and they can write out formula on that without having to sit down all the time. They can just come across and write on it. So it's actually had unexpected uses which we hadn't actually planned for, but it's been delivered really well.
Yeah, and we found a lot of the sales that we're making in this type of product, the electrical height adjustability, is really good for postural movement as well. So you're not sat down all day in one position. You stand up, relieves your back, allows all those fluids to move around as well. So not only have we got the obviously the accessibility side and the convenience side, we've got the health benefits as well. Yeah. So the safety switch on there is a two-handed operation, so you can't be operated accidentally. Yeah. Do you want to just show us the full range?
So it goes all the way down like this.
That's really low, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously that can be used for, you know, obviously young years people if they chose to, or people who are in a wheelchair, and also for people who are, you know, like to work at a very low level. Yeah. And then it can be raised obviously to various heights.
So we tend to have this for, let's say if we have people in wheelchairs, and then we can raise it all the way up to the top.
Yeah. So that height, obviously, if you're using a visualiser, you know,
well, that was the main concern we had, was a lot of people having to spend a good hour or sometimes 2 hours leant over to write formula on the visualisers, and they were getting a lot of complaints about people with bad backs and things like that. So having this, which is the maximum height now, has made it really easy for people to actually be able to utilise things like the visualiser without getting any serious damage or any pain on the back.
It's a much more comfortable height, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Well, Jamie, thanks very much for today. We've really enjoyed it, and it's great to see the actual equipment in use, in its natural habitat, being used, and getting some really good feedback on it.
Yeah, and thank you to yourselves as well. We've obviously started out with one particular product, and obviously through several iterations, which you've helped us with, we've come out with a really good product now that we feel like we can roll out over the entire of our campus.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate that.
Cheers.
Thanks. Cheers.